Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's been a while. And before we actually begin, there were a few updates, so I'm gonna check out the audio volume, volume quality. Okay, seems to be good. So, the plans for today. There's quite a few plans, actually. Let's get back to the game. Oh, there we go. So, I did somewhat build Dia. This is gonna be the first part. She's not bad, but she's also not great in any aspect. I was expecting her to be a damage dealer, but we get a, I guess a little bit of a hybrid support. Don't get me wrong, she's very fun to play. Like, really fun to play. But still, her numbers are a bit lacking. But before we actually start doing anything, let's go and waste a little bit of my resin, because I just reached cap. And I did build her as a quote-unquote battery character, which doesn't seem to work that bad, but considering her talents are still low, plus she is not maxed out on level itself. Yeah, she is not perfect.
No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
But as I said, she's fun to play, so I'm fine with that either way. So the team we will be rolling for today is my Traveler in Dendro, Ganyu, Dia, and Miko. So this should be reasonably fast.
Emerge, right now, right here.
Here! Spring forth!
I'm always watching. Right now, emerge.
Buckle up! Hi!
Born of ice and frost.
You asked for it!
For Rex Lapis. No touching.
Alright, piss off.
Born of ice and frost. Right now.
Scatter!
Actually, perhaps I should explain how D actually works for those who are unaware.
Right here.
But we'll do that after the encounter.
Germinate!
Look alive.
Come on, give me the energy.
You're dead,
Thank you.
mate.
Blaze over. Access denied. No touching. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
And this will be over.
Here!
Thank you. So now that we have a bit of ease, how does Dia actually work? Well, you have tanks like, for example, Noel, right? Grants you a shield and heals your allies. Dia, however, is quite different. She soaks a portion of the damage dealt to your other characters, as long as they stay
Let's get it on!
in this little circle, which, mind you, can be moved with a bit of a cooldown. And a portion of that damage will go to Dia. In theory, the mechanic of hers is not bad. But in reality, it's not that great. I mean, yes, after you ascend her twice, I believe, she will be able to self-heal whenever she drops below a certain value, which is good. She is a good solo character, because it's really hard to actually die on her. Trust me, I tried. And yeah, she doesn't really bring any proper team support. You have Zhongli with shields, right? You have Noelle with shields. You have Barbara with healing. Dia, however, brings healing only to herself. If you would be fighting any of the wolves, for example...
We mercs have one
Hush,
simple...
hush. If you would be fighting any of the wolves, right? Who dot your entire team. Dia does not soak any of that damage. Dia will survive, yes. There is no questioning that. She will survive. However, your characters, they will die. Quite fast as well. So, well, I do hope she gets some buffs, even if just picking up the numbers, but still, her gameplay is actually really fun. That's one thing I'm not gonna say anything bad about. Her kit is really fun to use, and the overall character design. I'm really a fan of that. But still, number-wise, she's nowhere near any of the, well, good DPSs or tanks or healers, whatever. I mean, Miko's
Emerge.
little totems, right? On Miko I have right now, those will deal between 12 to, I believe, 18k per hit. And, well, let's just say that Dia does maybe about the same amount of damage in her entire bursts, as much as those 3 totems do during their duration. So yeah. But well, maybe I'm just missing something. As I said, she's not maxed out yet. Actually, I think I can show you how much she's still missing. I need to ascend her one more time. I need these. I need to wait for a cooldown for these. The other characters are... oh, they're not bad. So, I've been rambling for long enough, I'd say. Let's go... What are you? My quest should be in Inazuma. Where is the Unseen Razor? Is that... I can't say I ever seen this quest. Over here, at least. Right. After we are done with this, I'm gonna actually go to the Windblume festival, because I did not do that. After which we will possibly go with a little bit of the Archon quest. Because I've been neglecting that as well. I was not neglecting progressing characters. I did build up Child a little bit better now. But still, there is a lot I've been neglecting. I think I should take the lift. And here you are. Come on. And yeah, the reason I changed one of my favorites, as in Amber, is because I didn't want to have 2 Pyra characters in the same team. It would be conflicting with Dia a bit, in my opinion. And I wanted to have a different faction than just Dendro plus Pyro for burning and Electro plus Pyro for the explosion thingies. Hey, what is this quest? I don't remember ever doing it here. Hang on. I see.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
So what the heck is this thing?
Scatter!
Can I break it? What? What was that? Ah, I see. Okay, I think... Hang on. It doesn't do anything. Well, I think I know how to solve this. I need to change a character. And I believe Zhongli will be the best for that. Where is he? He would be...
What shall we do?
Also a character I need to build up at some point. Ah! Okay, I see.
Crumble!
They mess up.
Rise!
Oh, just a common chest. Oh, base. Okay. Give me back my traveler back. Here.
This world is full.
Oh, it's below me. Hello, Lan. What are you doing here? Yeah, you didn't expect me. Do you remember the sword hilt you found last time? Well, it turns out that it was indeed part of the Unseen Razor. The funny thing is, the only reason I could recognize it is because I secretly etched a marking onto it as a child. I remember I told my brother that if he ever decided to wield another sword, he had to give the Unseen Razor to me. I suppose neither one of us could have foreseen how things turned out. I can't believe this is how I ended up finding the Unseen Razor. Looks like the sword really did get shattered. Alright, I suppose I'll cut to the chase now that you're here, traveler. I'm going to need your help again. 2 gatherings of monsters should be loitering somewhere ahead. They seem to have amassed a sizable inventory of damaged weapons to hoard within their camps, though I am uncertain as to why. As Adventurers Guild is worried that these monsters will wreak havoc on the surroundings and originally wanted to draft a commission to resolve this, however, after I reviewed the details, I thought that perhaps I could find some pieces of the Unseen Razor here. However, let's each clear out a camp. The camp to the left is being held by a group of villagers alone. Each of them should present no danger to you, but their numbers are substantial. Should you face them directly and all at once, it might require some effort to prevail, even for you. On the right is a stone-high lavature. As for how dangerous facing one is, I don't think I really need to elaborate. Since I'm the one who asked you for your aid, I'll let you select which camp to clear. And the right one was the lavature, right? Understood. I'll go for the other one. Let's make this quick. I think I picked the lavature. I was reading it and I was not paying attention to it. Yeah, that's typical me. Hello. Okay, that was correct.
Emerge. Right now.
Let's get it on!
Access denied. No touching. All hail.
Spring forth!
Who asked for it?
Oh, wow. I went fast. And he did not drop any loot. Ooh. Okay, hello. Have you already wiped out the monsters in that camp? Yep. Those some ordinary monsters didn't take too much out of me. Shame that I didn't find anything of value. Just scrap here. How did it go on the other end? Did you find anything? Apparently we found something. This looks like a piece of a sword. Thanks, I'll bring it back with me and examine it more closely. Thanks, traveler. Here's your payment. Please accept it. If we find all the shards, my desire is simple, a simple one. I just want to reforge the Unseen Razor. Though the blueprints detailing how the Unseen Razor was made and what materials were used have been lost, I'll find a way. If I can reforge the Unseen Razor, then my brother will also... Okay. Okay, and yeah, since I'm level 60 now, I get more cash instead of experience. Hello.
I call dibs.
Right, now let's go to Mondstadt. I've been avoiding going to Mondstadt because of the festival, so yeah, I couldn't do the TCG and stuff too much. Okay, we are healed. And I want to do it properly. Because last time it looked kinda shite when I just teleported into the city. So why is... there we go. That was better. Oh, actually, before we continue, I see some spam happening. What is this? No, we are not going to advertise whatever that bullcrap is. Go away. I'm guessing it's the porn stuff again. Okay. After the city we go.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
In the past I would be killing those birds. Now I don't need to.
We're way behind schedule.
Let's run back to the traveler. Ooh, this looks nice.
Hey there, Catherine.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
Probably not.
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windblume Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones, but it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah.
You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
That's very specific of you, Paimon.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with. Whoa! Sucrose?
Oh, someone needs help after all.
What is wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long. like in the Windblume sense. It's just... How do I explain? Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windblume Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love. Nice one! So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
No, I was away.
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
Wow. This method seems a bit arbitrary.
I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Okay, what is this?
Is that a test tube? Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy. Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research? Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Like an extra sweet flower?
Darn, now Paimon's hungry.
When you're not.
Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Maybe.
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
That is.
Is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame, then you'll get your last breath of joy.
More like sweet madame breath.
Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay? So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something? No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows?
Yes.
In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf. Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windblume Festival and all.
Yep.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
Don't worry. Leave this to me, as per usual.
Really? You have a plan?
Now, experience is on my side. Let's say.
If he's in, then Paimon will help too.
You have no time. We have no choice, mate.
Anyway. But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame?
No.
Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Easily. No.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure. Be right back. Wait! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's
Oh, yeah, it
Chloe,
is.
right? When did she arrive in Mondstadt?
Hey, this is instantly getting more interesting. So if Kole is here, Amber probably will be around as well. Or maybe Kaya. Would be interesting. A gathering of Outlanders.
And that's everything. Are they all in satisfactory condition?
Yep. Thank you, Marjorie.
Sup?
Kale! Hey! Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
Big.
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter? No, don't worry. I'm fine.
Memories.
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy.
Okay, no
If
memories.
you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing. And what does these things refer to? Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look.
Oh, let me guess, I'm gonna be searching for
I asked
that.
the lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Perhaps we can ask a friend about this later.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned? Oh, it was called The Boar Princess. That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Did you write it?
Do you know her?
Yeah.
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest. Hello. Hi.
Yep. Two shy people.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
What do you mean, getting? It started already.
Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real? Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
Why not?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
I can.
That's a great take.
It's called
I love
Twitter.
it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Twitter.
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose? If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against. I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering. Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Would you like to get the Lantern of Utmost Joy?
Well, yes. I mean, if possible. Then, what would you wish for, Kale? I'd wish for a better better personality.
No, stay as you are. You're great.
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
Yes. Precisely. Damn
That's
it.
very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale!
There's Amber.
I know that voice. It's...
He's running.
Kale! Whew. You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you... finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before?
Yes, she was.
Mm-hmm. A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Alizar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Good for you.
Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me. Sure, go right ahead.
Yes.
Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right.
Who
In
would that be?
case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now?
Sure.
I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
You can count on us.
Awesome. See you later then.
You're lying, aren't you?
Right there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me.
What do you mean today?
Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope? I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Okay, her friends. That's probably gonna be Tainari and... I don't know who else could it be. Wait, this gate or the other gate? Also, why did the tracker vanish? Gathering no Falklanders. Oh. Hey, Tainari and who? Sino. Unexpected.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
He was in Mondstadt?
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
come on. Don't tell me you don't get it.
Wow.
View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra.
Jesus
No?
Christ. No.
Tainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you.
Sino is bad at jokes.
And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth. Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
Okay.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now?
Wow.
Paimon doesn't want to be left out!
Too late.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
Oh.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician.
And you find that sort of roleplay fun?
Very much so.
Okay.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Yep.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the 3 of you to look at this.
Accommodation, one of Mr. Guff's other properties. Priority, the Adventurers Guild reception area. Backup plan to be confirmed. Food. Group meals on the first day, following which are free to make their own arrangements amongst the city's various restaurants and taverns. Self-catering facilities will be prepared at lodgings. Outdoor activities. Considering our guests' sightseeing interests, Sucrose, Timios, myself, and some of the Knights of Favonius can accompany our guests, splitting in groups where necessary, obtaining souvenirs, multiple collection methods with Windblume's glory, the outdoor themselves, creation through alchemy, and handcrafting are all possibilities. Scientific observations, emphasis on botany. Official business, no such need at the moment. Okay?
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
It's albedo, pretty much.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
You are not included in this itinerary.
That's why it's called tagging along!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
Yes.
I'll help pitch the tents!
I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Nice idea.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Okay, this does sound quite interesting so far. Okay, Good Hunter, yes.
Hey, Sarah! Can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else?
If we must, once we meet Madame as well.
Yay! So you do remember after all!
I'm gonna be kind to her.
The best. Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a Windblume.
Just don't ruin your appetite for later.
No need to worry about that. Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
Oh, that was great. If that was a Windblume treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windblume Festival every day.
Okay, let's go camping. I'm not sure, I'm probably one of the few people that still did not get annoyed by Paimon. Kinda like her still. Oh, they actually built a camp.
All right, looks like we're all here.
We're not late, are we?
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Heck.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment? No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
Okay, she's worried.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Oh, for... God damn it! No!
No? Not funny?
I mean, it is, but no!
You know, as in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
For fuck's sake. Ah. Bloody. Ah. This physically hurts. Is no one gonna stop him from explaining?
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test a hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject!
You are now.
Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
I say we put these theories to the test.
Hey! Not you two! I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
Ah, I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You
seem
think?
much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
That's not funny indeed.
It's not?
Wow.
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru.
Yep.
He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
No.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
Oh, it's one of those people.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
Play D&D.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Windblume?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windblume Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windblume. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
The music fits.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation.
As he should.
Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
And tell
That's
stupid
just an
jokes.
excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Okay.
So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Hell yeah.
And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Kautz for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori Festival. He told me that Kautz was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see.
Hmm.
So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
No.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait.
Yep,
You
he is
mean
Calx.
You're Mr. Calx?
Yes.
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
A little bit.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Wow.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
No.
My jokes?
Oh.
You like them?
Oh.
I do.
Oh.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Oh.
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
He's gonna come out. He's gonna come alive. Yes.
The pitch black whale.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
Don't let it get you down, Sucrose.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kale seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
Yeah, she did look quite upset by something, so...
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kale the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
Like now?
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
I know how I can find out.
Uh-huh. Right!
I'll be back shortly.
All right. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
Oh, Yula.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire. Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
Asked that last time too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Yeah, we should preserve our energy.
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
It was either that or Lisa.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Corner boy! Oh, wait. Okay, this is something for the festival. Ah, this way. Oh, he's not inside. Well, well.
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard drinking as usual.
Nothing new.
Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
Any thoughts?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windblume Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Okay, what do you want?
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
And a blessing or two to boot.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel.
I mean, is she
There are
wrong?
actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink?
Can I
You
drink?
know, a favor for a favor.
I'm not sure the Traveler is allowed alcohol yet. Okay, so, he said a powerful person. Klee's mom, perhaps? I could see her doing something like that.
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first.
I will have to drink with Venti.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first?
The point, Paimon.
Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news!
Yeah, my reaction, precisely.
Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
Wow.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Whoa, whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin!
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
Hmm. Yeah, Albedo did make something like that once.
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
That's fair.
Could it be the Windblume?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The Windblume doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the Windblume doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
Just a side note, I love the fact that the dog in the background is just enjoying the show. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her.
Okay, understood.
All right. Thanks so much.
And so, we go. Quest completed. Oh. Okay, that's taking photos. That's probably playing the instruments. Okay, yeah, this is going to be playing the instruments. That's probably a time trial. Swords. Encounters. Okay, and I want to see the rewards. What are you? Refinement. Oh, so there's a weapon. There's a weapon for this. Besides that, it's... Well, weapon ascension materials are always good. Enhancement or not so much. Mostly because I have a crap ton of them. A crown, yes. Well, considering these are also available, resistance and freedom, that is, I am more than happy to actually do this. Oh wait, there are 2 kinds of tickets. Interesting. Okay, let's continue the quest first, though. Can I get outside like this? That's not the main quest. I want the main quest, damn it. This. Oh, I need to wait, apparently. Wrong button again. 8 AM, which is not far off now. That's fine. Oh, 2 days later. Oh, that's fine, I guess. What did we get? Oh, mining. Bam. And... Actually, how many primos do I have? Do I have... Yes, I have enough for a wish. Let's do that. For a weapon. And we are getting disappointment. Black Tassel. Oh well. Ah, screw it. Since it's 2 days, why not do some activities? Let's go with the pursuits, I guess. Oh, so this is the thing outside. I won't be able... Oh, I will be able to get out here. Perfect. Oh, all of them are here. Can the guild really manage this amount of work? Ah, Traveler, my apologies for not noticing you sooner. I had some guild affairs... Oh, bollocks. You must be here in Mondstadt for the Windblume Festival, I presume? Yes. You're just in time. The guild has just come up with a little game. A guaranteed ramp with prizes to be won. How about it? Wanna give it a go? Sure. Let me introduce this little game to you first. The person who designed it calls it Floral Chess. He said that his inspiration came from the billowing petals and the wind that pursues them. And the game is meant to imitate the romanticism of pursuing these flower petals. That's quite the story. Well, this inventor is a bard, so he has more of, you know, an imagination. Basically, when you're playing this form of chess, you need to collect as many bloom balloons within the chessboard as possible. You'll have to avoid various obstacles in the process, and there'll be some tools on hand to lend you some support. That fellow even wrote an entire manual for this game, which I'll let you have a look at later. If you're interested, you're welcome to play. Remember, prizes are guaranteed, just for participating. Okay, after the Floral Pursuit Challenge begins, you must constantly collect bloom balloons to increase your score. The next area will unlock only after you have collected a specific number of bloom balloons. After you have collected a specific number of bloom balloons, in the final area, a ring of pursuit will appear and you can touch it to end this challenge. Bloom balloon. Ersatz balloon will pursue you within the challenge area. You must avoid the ersatz balloon. If you are caught by one such balloon, you will lose 1 pursuit point, and you will be returned to the start point, this area. Bloom balloons and ersatz balloon, Jesus Christ, that name, will both be displayed on the minimap in the top left corner. You can adjust the display size of the minimap and its rotation. You can join co-op mode as a single player. If you're already in co-op mode, you can invite a player from your party to play together. Ah. Let's go solo first, as usual. Okay, let's check the rewards. Oh! There's this... Oh, it's a claymore. Well, I guess I'll find a use for it. It's a second after the character's elemental skill hits an opponent, or the character triggers an elemental reaction, their attack and elemental mastery will be increased by 12% and 48 points, respectively. I mean, it's not bad, so far at least. I don't know how much it caps, so... It could be good. Okay, solo. I don't think I need any character with me. Collecting Yellow Blessing can help charge up to the Dispeller Kit, what? But using Aristo's Dispeller, you will be able to destroy all Aristo's balloons detached for 7 seconds. After collecting a Gather Blessing, your collection range for bloom balloons will be expanded for 10 seconds. Okay. Let's go. Ah. So that is the thing I need to avoid. Oh, this is the thing to destroy it. Let's go for completionist first. I see you. Oh, hello. Need to make sure to not get trapped. Get wrecked, nerd. Okay, let's go through. It's a not bad minigame. Not gonna deny. I was expecting something a little bit different here, but it's fine. Okay, over here we'll be getting Primos 60. Okay. Snapshots. Let's unlock this. I'll get a new camera, apparently. A Windblume camera. Traveler, please wait. Okay, what even have you got going on here? An event? No, I have neither the energy nor ability to for something like that. I'm merely someone interested in photo taking. I even had someone get me a camera and took a great many pictures with it. The people at the guild seemed to really like the pictures I took. Cyrus even said that we could turn them into books and give them out as souvenirs. And well, you know what? Since it's Windblume Festival, Cyrus requested that I go around Mondstadt and take various pictures related to the festival. He's planning on putting them together into a commemorative album to be given out to the adventurers in the guild as mementos. But Mondstadt is a big place with lots of photo-taking spots, and I'm just one person. The other adventurers are also out on their own errands and won't have any time to help. I know that a festival isn't really the right time to be asking around for help, but please, traveler, I've heard that you're a dab hand and the camera, so please help me out. Well, I do have a thing or two. Ew, alright, that's a relief. So the rumors are true then. Anyway, traveler, in that case, allow me to formally request your help in going around Mondstadt and take pictures using your camera. Ah yes, why don't you use this camera to take your photos? I maintain it regularly, so it runs very smoothly. I mean, it takes a good camera to take good pictures, wouldn't you say? I'll be counting on you then. Pictures just need to be related to the Windblume Festival. Otherwise, there are no particular restrictions on their content. As for the reward, you don't need to worry. I'll follow the usual guild regulations. You won't be working for free. Now, I'll need to sort the pictures here into categories. Yay! First up, of course, is a photo of the main gate of Mondstadt City. Okay, Mondstadt City, you say? That's easy. Oh, bollocks. Okay, camera. Where's the camera? Oh, what? Where's the camera? There it is. Oh, I have to probably get into a proper spot, do I? Okay. I thought it's gonna be less of a railed thing, but... Okay. Okay, so it has icons like this, okay. I cannot move it further. Ah, this is the max. Okay. Where's the next one? The square. We can teleport here. It's gonna be faster, of course. Mind you, I'm not gonna be keeping you or watching me do the all the little mini games and stuff. I'll do them somewhere later on, and we'll continue the story in a moment after we're done with one step of each of those rounds. Oh. Yeah, I think like this should be fine. Oh, a character from Mondstadt is required as well. Well, I do not count, so... I'll exchange Ganyu for Amber for a moment. Bonk. Oh, whoops. Bonk, I said. Okay, and the third... Wait, you want to see a photo of Vasum? I don't think that's necessary. Lizzie. Okay. That is reasonably fair, actually.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Okay, let's see the requirements. Okay, enter. Use an elemental skill. Oh, that's gonna be... Actually, hang on. Whoops. Bollocks. Keep taking photos. I pressed the wrong button first. Oh, that works. Okay, and that's this step done. $30 primos. Another $30 primos. And yet another $30 primos. I do wonder what's gonna be here, though. Balloon parkours. Okay, so we're gonna be leaving Mondstadt. Oh, wait, hold up. Ah, no. It's just saying that there is something new. Hey, ballads.
I'll race you there.
I'm guessing I'm gonna be using one of the instruments now. Hello, Lizzie. Hello there, and welcome to the Windblume Festival. You've come at a good time. We are currently organizing a little game known as Ballads of Breeze. Taking part in this game will allow you to play some lovely tunes, just like the bards of Mondstadt. Will I really sound good, though? Oh, don't you worry. We've had lots of playtesters in the past. Even someone with zero knowledge of how to play instruments will be able to play something that won't sound too bad. Please, believe me, have faith in the Knights of Favonius. Now, as long as you do your best to keep up with the rhythm and beat, you'll be able to strum up a storm with ease. Focus only on the wind around you and the lovely song you wish to play, and all your troubles will surely fade away. Well, I imagine bards must be quite carefree then. Aha, I wouldn't say that for sure. After all, they do fret about whatever their songs will move people enough to fork some more over. As for you, you just need to play to your heart's content. Well, never mind what I just said. I hope you know how this works by now, yes? Well, if it interests you, you are free to give it a go. You can use your own instruments to play set tunes, and if you haven't brought one, we can lend you one. And not to brag, but we do have quite a few on hand here, and each of them is quite different from the rest. Which of the instruments would you like to use first? I think I'll go with the lyre. Oh, this one then, no problem. Oh, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention. Please wait for a moment, I need to consult my notes. Right, in order to make sure that everyone is able to play the best they can, we decided to implement a tuning phase to this game. Simply put, we mean to help you tune your instrument to be in the best state possible. Don't worry, it's easy. The first step should be... Hello, calibration. Press the spacebar or left click to the drum beat as accented note. Okay, so yeah. Okay, nothing here. It's just okay. Okay, that's enough. Alright, that should do it. Your instrument is all tuned up, and the musical scores should be ready as well. So this is the lag protection. You can start anytime now, so long as you want, of course. As you want to, of course. Okay, the rewards are quite generous, actually. Oh, Valen. You know what? Yes. Wait. Which one is... Let's start with hard, perhaps. During the performance, different notes will appear. This is the same as it was. Different buttons, though. Okay, no. Nope. Oh, not retry. Okay, yeah, this is a different way of doing this. Let's start normal. I need to get used to the buttons first. Jesus Christ. I didn't expect it to be this hard for me. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I have to hold. Piss. Oh, piss. Fuck. Oh, bollocks. Ah. Yeah, this is not as easy as I was expecting it to be, as the previous ones. Oh, too early. Good job, me. Jesus. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna have some time with this, that's for damn sure. Okay, let's see what other songs do we have. That's Eula's. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's songs I haven't heard in... This seems to be new. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is not as easy as I used to see in this game. Okay. So what can we buy? Not this. Crown. Give. That's 12. Yay. Right. Encounters. Navigate. Alright, and I need to switch Amber back for Ganyu.
Time to begin work?
Yes. Right. Wait till 8. And let's go. Also, do I have enough Primos for another wish? I do. Let's do that. Weapon, please. Okay, that's a 4-star. That is Dragon's Bane. I don't remember what that does, actually. Wrong button. This button. I'm pretty sure I already have it, but... where is it? No, that's Dragon Spine. Prolific. There you are. Dragon's Bane, Elemental Mastery attack, and increasing damage against opponents affected by Hydro or Pyro. You have it. Yeah, you have it. Okay. So it will be used for a +1. Ah, to the
Next
Uh,
on the agenda.
No. Hang on. I need to get my gadget back. Where are you? So. There it is. This item I'm using is allowing me to help cutting trees, well, getting wood from trees. You don't have to smash them. Wait. Is it not? Hey then, one more. I thought that's enough. Now?
Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Sucrose!
Up.
Sucrose, we're here!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready. Ah, and Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done.
Neat.
Apparently, Tainari and Sino both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
Understood. How has progress been on your end?
Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
Oh, that makes sense.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was, a flower that is not of this world.
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
You'd count as an expert too, you know.
Exactly! You're the creator of the Tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for.
Huh? You really think so?
Oh, but what about Tainari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
Alright, I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way?
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
Perhaps an astrologer then? Mona?
Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she'd definitely count.
Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident. And she can use her astrology to guide people.
Would Bennett count?
Why?
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
I guess.
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt.
That's what you think.
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well?
Most likely, yes.
Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide.
Is there anyone else?
Let me think. Yes, I believe there may be one more.
Ooh.
Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance
Oh,
company.
Mika.
He's their surveyor and an exceptional pathfinder.
Yeah, but we met him only once so far, I believe.
He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
Cool! Another one for our list!
Wait, Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure, let's all go.
And so it begins. Okay, where did she go? First I need to cancel for that navigation. No, not this. Map. I should have enough to climb. Hello.
Hi, Kale. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Sucrose! I was preparing some stuff. Is it time already? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Kale seems to be wrapping gifts, and now she's frantically trying to hide it. I wonder who they are for. I'm gonna guess Amber. Maybe Lisa as well.
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Oh. Forgot to turn it back on.
I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie. Anyone spring to mind?
Well, Diluc is actually quite honorable, so probably him, yeah?
You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie.
Ah, yes, his secret alter ego, the Dark Knight hero. Must have to deny it if anyone asks. In that sense, he has a complicated relationship with the truth.
Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure, but...
Mischievous.
You think there's something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one.
Yep.
Bet he lies all the time. I can't help but agree with you there.
Considering your history.
Deaf Bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either.
Nope.
He talks way too much nonsense. Is there anyone else we're missing?
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard, but from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her. For example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse, like Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave, like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions.
This prophecy seems very strict.
No, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Kale, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable.
What gives you that impression?
She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward. That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down.
In that case, I think Sinal fits in this list too.
True. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor, but he couldn't lie to save his life.
Actually, yeah, she's correct
I've
there.
also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a lie.
Alrighty, write her name down too.
Wait, there's one more person. You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Huh?
Really?
You mean Timaeus?
Really?
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it? Do you know her?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking.
Who the heck could that be? All great qualities, but that says nothing about her identity.
Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windblume festival.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks nice.
And that's all.
Sounds like a no.
Alright, guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Nope.
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
Not necessarily, but you do have a point.
When I think about legends,
Oi,
fairy
shush.
tales and picture books
That
come
phone.
to mind.
Maybe Kale. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read.
Oh, do I count?
Yes. You do
Of course
now.
you do. I'll put you on the list.
Are you eligible for this one, Sucrose?
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Definitely. I still want to see Alice. Sounds like a great character.
Alright then, Klee makes the shortlist.
Well, that should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people on the list about the prophecy.
Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the list? It seems like a lot of people.
It is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective.
Okie dokie.
Also, I've thought of a method of gathering feedback.
No problem, we can do that.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Kale.
Capable Kale and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Okay, I promise I'll help. Capable Kale. Yeah, I got this.
Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
Traveler, away! Bah. Oh, where the hell am I?
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So, let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe Den? No, that's even worse.
To be fair, then fits.
How about layer?
Also fits. Lisa's den. Lisa's lair. Yes.
Here we are. Lisa's lair.
Oh no. That was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
I love it.
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
Sleeping? Oh, not here.
Sucrose. Kale. What are you doing here?
I can only sucrose that they were Kale-ing on
Oh,
someone.
God.
At least that's as far as I know.
Oh, for frickin'.
Please, just stop it with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Makes sense.
So you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamod students.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Kale and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
The Sucrose mailbox?
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready. We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Kale mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Kale, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
Stop.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone.
Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word.
Yep.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Do you get the feeling that Kale's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Kale, she'd never known happiness or youth. But things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
Kale is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed her.
That she had.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that. Both Kale and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine. Yes. We came out of concern for Kale. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as your teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her.
Wait.
What you described fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable.
That got me a little bit thinking. Who is his sister? I don't think he means Klee, but maybe he does. I don't know. That's interesting. Who is Albedo's sister?
By the way, who's the eldest between you?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole, please.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to admit it.
But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Kale into this happy family to be your elder sister.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
Ah! Now. Hey, I am me.
Guess we'll leave Kale and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first? Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
I have a feeling I'm gonna meet Bennett there. And if Bennett is there, then probably Razor is there as well. Oh. Well, I did not expect Lisa here. And, this new guy, whatever his name is.
Nice! Just as we hoped! There's a load of people here.
Oh, and the two I mentioned.
Even Lisa's here.
Hi, everyone. Long time no see.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
We've been doing pretty well.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Yes.
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Yep.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while.
And what about Mika?
Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Hi, Mika. Good to see you again.
I look forward to working with you.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Windblume. Fun?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
Actually good.
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts. Oops.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucrose said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you, and drop them there.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
Oh, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
You know, if that was a possibility, I would take that offer. He is great.
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way.
Got it. Kale, please follow me.
Oh, actually curious. Since those are trial characters. Weapon sacrificial. I think I'm using the same weapon actually. In the artifact set. Noblesse. What am I using? Ah, Wanderers for now. I need to update that. Oh yeah, the weapon is sacrificial fragments as well. And Kale has what? The stringless. Elemental skill and elemental skill and burst damage increased by 24. Elemental burst set. Okay, double noblesse. Does she have any special on her aim bow, aim shot? No. I see Noel. Amber. Yanfei. That's Yanfei, I think. And Yula. No. Oh, it's Klee.
It's our lucky day. There are several people over there.
Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too. Oh, it's Sucrose! And Klee also spies. The girl with the long scarf.
Wow.
Kale, we were just talking about you. Ah, right. I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Kale. But you already knew that.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
Klee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Ah.
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knights.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here's a Knight of Favonius except for Kale and me.
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Kale. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous.
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yup. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
Amber!
Oh.
Sorry, at least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that?
You don't...
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind of surprise? Tell me! Tell me! I'm saved. Secros is giving me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though.
So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yup, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this.
No. There's always next time. We'll join up with you after we're done working through this prophecy.
Oh, yeah, so, we'll be on our way for now.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Hey, where do we go from here?
Okay, Kale?
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want. I'm happy to help.
Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me. And if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day, I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized. I'm no Amber, and I never will be. Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so... weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
Aw, Kale, don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
Oh, don't skip now!
I already knew bits and pieces about her. But still, why did she have to go through all that?
God damn it, that's such a good story. Why did you skip?
We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And, I mean... you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
Really?
Introverts, yep.
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius. In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself.
Oh.
I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
Sucrose has stopped talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Kale. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Then, maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next time we get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windblume.
Your Tetra... what?
2 of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool, I think you might like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Sure. I'll try the cheese one.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together.
Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while.
We're not what Colleen needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different who's never met her before.
I don't get it. Is there a difference?
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Colleen needs someone that's just not the same old me.
Okay. Now I have to... I mean... Oh.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, you're an archer. Crossbowyer, even. No, Lynn. We're not doing this right now. There we go.
We're way behind schedule.
Starsnatch Cliff! We made it! Paimon hopes we find someone we need here.
Help! Oh, I beg you, please don't let go!
Rosaria and Timaeus, eh?
Yelling! Let's hurry and take a look. Timaeus? And we also have Rosaria and Mona? What kind of mishmash ensemble is this?
Good question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, traveler.
Greetings, everyone, and happy Windblume Festival.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best.
I've been doing well, yes. I spent over 6 million mora on getting some characters up to speed. Dia, one of them.
Oh, you're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you'd have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
I know. I really am grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff?
Yes.
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Starsnatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous.
And you did not listen.
But you still came up here anyway?
Well, yes, I did, because there's something I just had to do.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously. I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong. I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck Mondstadters is what the Windblume Festival's all about.
Okay, that explains you. But why is Rosaria here?
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save a life along the way.
So that's why the scryglass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Huh?
Explains.
I see. So all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a note, and drop it off at the mailbox?
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it. Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now.
Creepy laughter.
I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's...
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
I want to know who, though.
Oh, you saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right? Well, in that case, Mona Magistus the astrologist will provide you with a personally handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
Neat.
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
Alright, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Bye for now, everyone. Timaeus, please try to stay safe.
Will do. This is all so embarrassing. Thank you both.
Okay, since we are here... Wait. Who are you? I don't remember you being here. What do you want? What are you doing? Master Goff pays me to protect his young esquire? His young esquire pays me to keep this a secret from his old man. Good pay double. I just have to stay put and keep my mouth shut. Ah, look at them. Being all lovey-dovey when I'm right here watching young people these days. No sense of shame. Wait a second. Are they getting a kick out of me watching them? I cannot abide this. Who? Oh, you.
Oh, Marvin. My love.
Let's start with Marvin. Oh no, the Windblume Festival is here, and yet it holds no meaning for me. Oh, Marvin, say not that. You not have your father's approval, but this time for lovers is also... No, what I mean is that as long as I'm with you every day, may as well be Windblume Festival. You're right, Marvin. Our love is... Okay, yeah. I want out. I want out. Go away. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Good luck. Okay. Oh. Wow, they actually did place a mailbox here.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us.
Oh. There we go.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yeah, reasonably.
Yep. We managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Rip.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you wanna get dinner? Your treat.
Alright, I guess I'd better go get Paimon some food. She's gonna stop barking at me otherwise.
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't have anyone going hungry.
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready,
Oh?
let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Sounds like a plan.
Who is that? Also, she was here? Yeah, it looks like she was here. The plot thickens. Yes.
Paimon will have this one, and this one, ooh, and this one.
Hear that? It's the sound of Mora pouring out of my wallet. To be fair, I spent far more lately, so I guess she can get some enjoyment for once, maybe.
Hey, Paimon's really hungry! And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
You would.
Ooh, Paimon is super full.
It feels pretty good to just relax and take in the scenery after all of that great food.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your parents will love it.
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
Ooh.
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
Enjoying the scenery?
Yep.
Oh, Tone Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
Should we order something for you?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here. I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future.
Probably.
Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
What kind of good news?
Behold!
It looks like a paper with a simple map and something like an incantation on it.
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle.
Exclamation marks!
Simply head to the location marked on the map and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
So, did he place that piece of paper there? Well, at any point, I understand what he means.
Then it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy. Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Oh, you're starting that up again?
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you.
Are you surprised?
Anyway, see you later.
It was a disaster last year, Jesus. Bloody balls.
Venti always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
He's drunk.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could I chat with you for a moment?
Oh, it's the woman.
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet.
Miss Nyan?
Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land.
Looks like
Mind
Shneznayan.
if I buy you a drink?
I'm not drinking today, but thank you for offering.
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the
Wait.
crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Is that Timaeus's, GF? His crush? I wonder.
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is?
Are you interested in it too?
Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
Actually, wait, my theory is going to the crapper right now, because Timaeus's GF is supposed to be from Liyue. She is definitely from Shneznaya. Oh well.
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy.
I'll let you know if we find the answer.
Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'll leave it to you then. Hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day.
I mean, this is the place where I spent most of the time. Either this or Liyue.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends.
Oh?
I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, miss.
Okay, she takes another red flag for me, though. This is gonna be interesting. Even more so considering her name.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Right. Let's see, how many primos do I have again? 102. Not enough for a wish, but this is where I will end this stream, and I'm gonna continue this story most likely tomorrow. Maybe a bit earlier this time, though. But yeah. And as per usual, I saw some people dipping in and out, though this time far less than usual. Nonetheless, I would like to thank you so much for spending time with me and hopefully enjoying the video. At any point, thanks for coming, thanks for watching, and have a great one. Bye!